Rishabh Pant's heroics. Batting with a fractured foot at Old Trafford. India versus England fourth test. Bold determination on display. Rishabh Pant's heroic stance in the face of pain left everyone stunned at Old Trafford. In a move that has sparked both admiration and heated debate, Pant, despite suffering from a fractured foot, rejoined the game after retiring hurt on day one. With fierce resolve, he not only managed to complete his 50, but also contributed crucial runs that helped India cross the 350-run mark. Pant's injury occurred during the final session of the first day, when he attempted a reverse sweep against Chris Woakes. Instead of a clean shot, he caught a full toss on his boot, resulting in immediate agonizing discomfort. The discovery of an egg-sized lump upon removing his sock confirmed the severity of his harm. Consequently, Pant was whisked off the field in a golf-style buggy to undergo further scans. While official confirmation from the BCCI is still pending, reliable reports from ESPN Cricinfo indicate that he has indeed fractured his foot, leading to him missing the remainder of the match. What makes this story even more remarkable is Pant's unexpected return on the second day. Amid cheers and applause, he strolled out onto the field in full whites, while teammates Shardul Thakur and Washington Sundar had already contributed to a 48-run partnership for the sixth wicket. Despite the pain that forced him to hobble, Pant stayed at the crease long enough to add 35 important runs to his score. During this period, his performance included an impressive milestone: the smashing of his 90th six in Test cricket in a single match, equating him with Virender Sehwag, India's record setter in that regard. To put it into perspective, while Sehwag reached this number in 103 tests, Pant achieved it in just his 47th test, a statistic that is both enviable and controversial among cricket enthusiasts. For those new to cricket, it's worth noting that making a comeback from an injury to score critical runs is a rare feat that demands not only physical courage, but also mental strength. Pant's innings included the display of smart running between the wickets, accumulating 14 singles. After losing his partner Washington, Pant seized the opportunity when Jofra Archer bowled a slower ball, capitalizing with a magnificent pull shot for a six before crossing the 50-run threshold. Although Archer did eventually dismiss him by delivering an almost unplayable ball that angled sharply from around the wicket, the overall performance left many fans and critics questioning the cost of such bravery. But here's where it gets controversial. Was Pant's decision to bat despite his injury a masterstroke of determination, or did it risk further harm that could have affected his overall career? His choice has ignited debates among supporters and skeptics alike, with many wondering if risking physical well-being for a critical innings is worth the gamble. What do you think? Does courage in the face of injury outweigh the potential risks? Share your thoughts in the comments and join the discussion. Rishabh Pant's remarkable comeback. From near-death to cricket stardom, Rishabh Pant, a cricketing legend, resilient after a life-threatening crash. Rishabh Pant, the India superstar who stared at death and came back, has become a symbol of resilience in cricket. His journey, marked by a near-fatal car accident in 2022, has reshaped his approach to the game, proving that even the most seasoned players can redefine their legacy. Whether batting, wicket-keeping, or embracing his unconventional style, Pant's philosophy is one of unyielding determination. Pant's first test against England in July 2024 was a defining moment. After scoring a century off a one-handed six off Shoaib Bashir, he executed a daring backflip, a move that stunned fans and himself. This was more than a stunt. It was a testament to his courage. The 27-year-old, who had spent 16 months out of competitive cricket after a 2022 accident, returned to the field in time for the 2024 IPL, where he became the first Indian wicketkeeper to score 2 centuries in the same test. His 65 in the second test at Edgbaston showcased his versatility, as he added 74 before being run out in the first innings, where he injured his finger. At Old Trafford, he scored his 5th 50-plus score of the series, returning to bat on one leg after retiring hurt on day one due to a foot injury. Despite missing the 5th test at the Oval, Pant remains a pivotal figure in the series. Pant's journey began in Delhi, where his early coaches, like Virender Sharma, noted his unique ability to stay composed under pressure. "He has the time and an inborn ability," Sharma remarked. His talent was further honed through gymnastics, which improved his reaction time and agility. This background helped him excel behind the stumps, where his confidence and precision made him a standout. Even in the Ranji Trophy, his wicket-keeping stood out, earning him a spot in the 2016 IPL auction. The accident left Pant grappling with doubts about his future. His father's passing in April 2024 added another layer of emotional strain. Yet, his commitment to recovery never wavered. Under orthopedic surgeon Dr. Dinshal Pardiwala, he rehabbed rigorously, performing exercises twice daily, 3 times in the morning and until 11 or 12 at night. His mental fortitude, forged through setbacks, allowed him to overcome physical limitations. If someone thinks something can be done in 10 days, they'll want to do it in 10 hours, said former high-performance coach Soham Desai. Pant's return to the pitch was met with mixed reactions. But his performance in the 2024 IPL, scoring 446 runs in 13 matches, proved his worth. Pant's comeback wasn't just about playing again. It was about redefining what it means to be a cricketer. His backflip, once a spectacle, now symbolizes his philosophy. The ball is cunning, I've seen it. I have to hit for 4. This mindset, combined with his relentless work ethic, has cemented his status as a modern Ishan. While critics questioned his no-holds-barred batting, Pant's ability to adapt and thrive in adversity has earned him respect. As he prepares for the 2025 IPL, where he will join Lucknow and become the most expensive player in history, the question remains, will his resilience continue to inspire? Click here, Hyreek to www.cricket.athletic/report to read more cricket stories on The Athletic. Kishan joins India's Test squad for the Oval clash after Rishabh Pant injury. Imagine being given a second chance to prove yourself on the biggest stage in cricket. This is exactly what's happening with Ishan Kishan, who's been approached by Ajit Anharkar, the chairman of selectors for the BCCI, to join India's Test squad in England after Rishabh Pant was ruled out due to injury. But here's where it gets interesting. Ishan Kishan, who's currently playing for Northamptonshire in county cricket, is set to link up with the Indian team for the Oval Test, marking a dramatic return to the Test squad. This move comes after Ishan last played for India in November 2023 in a T20I against Australia, and has the experience of 2 Test matches under his belt against West Indies earlier that year. Nonetheless, with Dhruv Jurel expected to take over keeping duties in Manchester and replace Pant for the final Test at the Oval, Ishan will be the backup keeper. And this is the part most people miss. The selection committee's decision to add Ishan Kishan to the squad ahead of the 5th Test is a clear indication that they're looking for a reliable backup keeper, given Pant's unavailability. As a report in the Indian Express stated, the selection committee will add Ishan Kishan to the squad ahead of the 5th Test, as Pant won't be part of the final Test match, which will be played from July 31st to August 4th at the Oval. But what's Ishan Kishan's story, and how has he fared in the last year? Well, it's been a rollercoaster ride for the young cricketer. In 2024, he was infamously stripped of the BCCI's central contract list after failing to comply with the board's mandatory rule of playing domestic cricket. However, he then turned up for Jharkhand in domestic cricket during the 2024-25 season, eventually earning back his contract earlier this year in April. Currently, he's part of Northamptonshire in the County Cricket Division 1 and has shown good form, with scores of 87 and 77. Ishan also represented the Sunrisers Hyderabad in IPL 2025, scoring 354 runs from 14 matches, featuring a bombastic century in his first appearance for the franchise. He celebrated his SRH debut by blasting his maiden IPL century off just 45 balls against the Rajasthan Royals. One of Mumbai Indians' most expensive buys previously, SRH shelled out £11.25 crore on him at the mega auction last year. While Ishan has spent limited time playing Test cricket, 78 runs, including a half-century, it's mostly the ODIs and T20Is with a left-handed opener has left a mark. In December 2022, Ishan blasted a fastest ever double century in ODIs, eclipsing Chris Gale.
Ishan breathed up his 200 off just 126 balls, 12 quicker than the universe boss. He also became the youngest to achieve the landmark. Now, the question on everyone's mind is, will Ishan Kishan be able to make the most of this second chance and prove himself as a reliable test player? But here's a thought-provoking question. Should the BCCI be giving more opportunities to young players like Ishan Kishan, or should they be focusing on more experienced players? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And this raises another important point. What does the future hold for Ishan Kishan, and how will this experience shape his cricketing career? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, this is a chance for Ishan Kishan to redeem himself and prove his worth as a test player.